The spoon slipped from her shaking hand. It hit the diner floor with a sharp, ugly clang that cut through the morning chatter like a scream. Every head turned. The baby on her chest whimpered softly, his tiny fingers clutching the fabric of her uniform. Steam rose from half-served plates. Coffee went untouched. And in the corner booth, behind dark glasses and an untouched omelet, the billionaire froze. Because he saw it all, not the spill, not the noise, but the look on her face. The kind of look you only get when you're about to lose the very last thing holding your life together. Either the baby goes. The manager snapped, loud enough for the whole diner to hear. Or you do. The words landed like a slap. The waitress, barely more than a girl really, stood there frozen. Her name tag read Line A, crooked and faded. Her uniform was clean but worn thin at the seams. Dark circles lived under her eyes, permanent residents of too many sleepless nights. The baby stirred against her chest. She didn't cry. That was the part that hurt the most. She just whispered, "Please, I don't have anyone." The manager laughed. And that's when the billionaire stood up. "Before we go any further, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and people who stand up when it matters most, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Kindness Corner Hub. Your support helps stories like this reach hearts that need them." Now listen carefully, because what happens next, no one in that diner ever forgot. Lena hadn't planned this life. No one ever does. She used to dream of becoming a nurse. She loved helping people, loved the idea of making pain smaller, even just a little. But dreams don't survive long when reality shows up hungry. Her parents died when she was 19. One accident, one phone call, everything gone. She met the baby's father a year later. He promised forever. Forever lasted 6 months. When he found out she was pregnant, he disappeared like smoke. No goodbye, no apology, just silence. Lena worked 2 jobs until her body gave out: night shifts, double shifts, tips barely enough to cover diapers. When childcare fell through, she strapped her baby to her chest and prayed no one would complain. Most customers didn't notice. Some pretended not to see. A few smiled kindly. But the manager, he noticed everything, and he hated it. That morning was busier than usual. Tourists, office workers, a man in an expensive suit who ordered black coffee and sat quietly watching. The manager had been waiting for an excuse. "You think this is a daycare?" he shouted. "You're embarrassing this place." Lena swallowed hard. "I clean every table," she said softly. "I never miss a shift. I do my job." The baby began to cry. The sound cracked something inside her. "Get out." The manager snapped. "No." The diner went silent. Forks hovered mid-air. A woman at the counter looked down, ashamed. A man muttered, "That's messed up," but stayed seated. No one moved. Except the billionaire. He walked slowly. Calmly, every step felt heavy. He stopped beside Lena and looked at the baby first. The tiny face, the trembling lip, the way his fingers curled like he was holding on to the world itself. Then he looked at her. Her eyes were glassy, not begging, just broken. "I'm sorry," she whispered to no one in particular. "I tried." That was it. That was the moment. The billionaire removed his glasses, and everything changed. The reveal. "Is this how you treat people here?" he asked quietly. The manager scoffed. "And who are you supposed to be?" The billionaire reached into his pocket, placed a sleek black card on the counter, and said calmly, "I own this diner." The room gasped. The manager's face drained of color. "I came here today," the billionaire continued, "because I like to see how my businesses are run when no one knows I'm watching." He turned to Lena. "And I saw everything." The manager stammered, apologized, blamed policy. The billionaire didn't listen. "You're fired," he said simply. Then he did something no one expected. He took off his jacket and gently draped it over the baby. Lena's knees buckled. He caught her before she fell. "You're not losing your job," he said softly. "You're getting a better one." She stared at him, confused through tears. "I need someone," he continued, "who understands responsibility, compassion, strength." He smiled gently. "I think that's you." Lena didn't just keep her job, she was promoted. Flexible hours, paid childcare, health insurance, a future. The billionaire visited often, not as an owner, but as a friend. He watched the baby grow, took an interest in Lena's dreams. Months later, he helped pay for her nursing classes. Years later, she stood in scrubs, confident, proud, holding her son's hand. That diner, it became known for something special, not the food, but the way people were treated. Kindness doesn't require wealth, but wealth without kindness is empty. It takes one moment, one choice, one person willing to stand up, and sometimes, the smallest cry awakens the biggest heart. If this story moved you, if you've ever been judged, ignored, or pushed aside, please like, comment, and subscribe to Kindness Corner Hub. Share your story below. Someone out there needs to hear it, because kindness, it changes lives, and today it might change yours.